Morning, guys. Today I'm taking Ashley's CB in for its first service. Generally I do services on my motorcycles myself, but because it's brand new and Ashley bought it, she kind of wants the first service done at the dealership. Just make sure for warranty reasons, stuff like that. You know, the first service is done around 600 miles. If anything's going to happen to the motorcycle that would be required to be covered under warranty, generally happen in the next couple thousand, right? So that's why we're just going to make sure and cover our butts by taking it to the dealership for the first service. So that's what we're going to do. We're heading into fifth gear cycle where she bought it. Talk to Miles there probably a little bit. See if they've got any new bikes in yet, because it seems like nobody's getting any bikes in. So we'll go do that and go from there. But other than that, I'll talk about the bike a little bit. I mean, obviously it's only been 600 miles, but it's a Honda. I mean, they've always been bulletproof. I think she bent her shifter lever a little bit. I haven't ridden this bike since she dropped it. Might have to straighten that out for her. Anyway, bulletproof, reliable, obviously. And I mean, we've already did the other reviews where I talk about it's got plenty of power, stuff like that. So it, like I said, Ashley did drop it. So the frame sliders we put on did their job, because there's really no damage to the bike other than I noticed the shifter lever must be bent in a little bit, which that can easily be bent back out. She broke the tip off her clutch lever, which I think I showed before. You can see it there. And she scuffed up the end of her bar end there. Not a big deal. So, and then obviously the frame slider got a little scuffed up. But I mean, it's a good little bike. And I'll probably turn you back on when I get to the dealership, just to kind of show you where we're going. Alright guys, so just going to cruise around town a little bit. I'm early for the appointment. We're not quite to 600 miles, we're at 575, so I'm going to try and put a few miles on. That's Action Power Sports over there. Fifth gear is back a little ways. I didn't turn the camera on in time, but we'll be pulling in there in a little bit. I'm just going to run up the BA Expressway here and back. Figured I'd turn the camera on and see if anything exciting happens in all this traffic. So Tulsa isn't the worst traffic I've ever seen, or Broken Arrow in Tulsa, but it's not the best either. It gets pretty busy, and you have some people that, you have them everywhere, but you have some people that just don't really pay attention, or are on their phone, or are just kind of don't care, I don't know, don't look. But yeah, you get cut off quite often when you're in the city. So we'll see if anything exciting happens. While I'm riding, I rode in from Shoto to Broken Arrow. It's about 35 miles. I haven't really ridden this bike that far in one shot. Since I rode it home for Ashley. And it was pretty cool that day, so I've got a few things to add to the way this bike is. It's hot today. 90, probably. My right leg is getting pretty hot. I'm assuming the heat off of the exhaust pipe coming up the back of my calf and the inside of my ankle. Now the inside of my ankle is probably because I'm resting it against the engine, which is kind of what I always do. But who knows what the deal is. It's just getting my right leg hot. Now, 100 degrees out, 90, whatever. And the heat from the exhaust, and who knows what direction the wind's blowing. That can play a role in it too, because it could be blowing it kind of so it's swirling up on my leg. I have been bucking a wind the whole time. Even bucking the wind, I'm getting on average 60.2 miles to the gallon. It's a pretty strong southwest wind that I'm bucking into, so we'll see what happens when we go back. But yeah, it's buffeting me pretty good. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera or not, but you'll get gusts that really hit. But it's I still haven't changed my view on the bike though. I mean, it's a great little bike. It's so agile, nimble. There's fifth gear cycle, everybody. That's what we're headed to. And I think I got 600. Yep, just hit 600. We'll be at like 601 when I get to the dealership. Perfect. That's what I was trying to do. Like I said, generally I do my own services on my bikes. But because this is a first service, warranty, and all that kind of stuff, just to play it safe, we're going to have the dealership do it so it's all on file, record. We don't have to try and prove that we did it in any sort of way. For warranty reasons, just in case. But I don't, as far as warranty, I've never had to use warranty on a Honda, ever, and I've owned them all my life. Now, Aprilia, on the other hand, yeah, I'd make sure you have the warranty on that. Or any of your Italian bikes, just because the cost. Yeah, cutes. Almost. I'm coming down the street. So if you want to go in and tell them I'm going to be there and check it in or whatever, I'll wait till I get the key. And then you can go check it in. Get you the key. Alright, I'll see you in just a minute. I'm like right by the Ford dealership here. Okay, bye. Come here, cutes. Look at this.
Perfect timing.
I headed all the way over to basically the Aprilia dealership and back to get it there.
So, does that just know it needs its 600 and that's why it came on?
What are you talking about?
The oil thing.
What oil thing?
Oh, you were looking at the mileage, the oil light was on.
Because it wasn't started. No, if you don't start it, it's going to be on.
Good job, babe.
Is your car unlocked? So I can put my stuff in there, and then I'll be in. What's that?
That black is hot, isn't it?
It's not too bad. It's all mesh, so.
Wear it all the time. I do it on my rate.
Well, I'm going on the highway. This is actually my girl's bike. I just brought it in to get the oil changed, first service, so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you too, man. Well, we just picked up Ashley's bike. And that will conclude the first service for the bike. I'm going to leave the camera on in case anything exciting happens on the way home, but I'll end this video right here. So, adopt, don't shop, and we will catch you on the flip side.